This is a 2013 Nissan Altima 2.5 SL. This is my daughter's vehicle that she drives around, and she told me that at nighttime she can't see the power button or the FM AM button or any of these buttons lighting up on the dash. I'm going to simulate this error. So right now the lights are off. Turn the lights on, and sure enough the screen comes on, but you can't see anything. If you press the air conditioning or the heat, you can see the displays here come on, but when you're driving you can't see anything else on the dash. I figured this had to be a fuse problem, so I started looking and digging around, researching on the internet. Couldn't find anything. The most I could find was information about replacing this light that lights underneath here into this, in the shadow, into this space. There's a light underneath here that shines down here. Well, I didn't think that was the problem. There was something else going on that we couldn't see all this. So sure enough, as I started looking around myself, I found the problem, and I'll show you what it is. Hopefully I can do this one-handed. So we're going to go to this inside fuse box that's right here, and I'm going to get out of the car to do this. So you reach up here, pull it down, and inside you can see all the fuses. Now, all the fuses that are in use are perpendicular to horizontal. In other words, they're perpendicular to the ground. Nissan has included some spare fuses, see if I can show them to you, that are horizontal or perpendicular, parallel to the ground. And that's these ones along the bottom right there. So the other difficult thing about this fuse location is trying to get these fuses out. I found that my pair of needle nose pliers couldn't quite get in between fuses, and so I had to find a different thing to get them. Nissan actually provides a fuse grabber, and that is this white unit right here. I'm going to grab it and pull it out and show you. That's this unit. You saw it in there, it looked like that. And it goes right back in here. See if I can show it to you. Right there. That's the fuse grabber. So let's grab it again. Once I took this panel off, I had no idea which fuse it was going to be. And hoping this shows up on video. Get a little bit closer. I didn't know which one it would be, so I just decided to experiment. And none of these are explained very well. Some are kind of explained well. Most aren't. But I happened to look at this one. It says ILL. I thought, well, maybe that's illumination. And that was the first one that I pulled, and that was it. That was the one that will bring this light back. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this tool and grab the right fuse here. It's a 5-amp fuse. I highly doubt you can see what I'm doing. So you push it on top of the fuse and then carefully pull it out. And of course it fell down where I can't find it or reach it. There, got it. It just fell out. Here's the fuse itself. And if you look at that, you can see that this fuse has a particular problem. So now I'm gonna find the good fuse. And I don't know what I did with it. That's not good. Oh, I remember what I did with it. Nissan was kind enough. I went to AutoZone and I couldn't find the exact fuse that I needed. Where is it here? I couldn't find the 5 amp fuse. They had 7.5, they had 10, they had 15, 20, but no 5 at AutoZone or O'Reilly or any of the auto parts stores. So, Nissan, I told you, carries some spares or gives you some spares. So what I did is I grabbed the 5 amp that's in there. So reach on, pull it off, pull it out. And this fuse is intact. You can see that that's a good one. Again, here's the bad. You can see this fuse is blown. If I could backlight it a little bit better, you'd be able to see it better. But the fuse is definitely broken. So now we're going to take and get the new fuse in to the spot where we pulled it out. And I'll light it better so you can see. We pulled it out. Right now it's between a 5 and a 15 amp fuse. In order to get that 5 amp fuse back into that slot in there, what I did is I put it on my needle nose pliers. I use my needle nose pliers here. So there we go. And we're gonna just carefully plop it into place, just enough where it'll hold. And then I'm gonna push it into place, lock it into place with my finger. Doing this with a camera is kind of difficult. See if we can get the light in there. Okay, so it's in there, but it's not totally pushed in there, so I'm going to finish it. Okay, pushed it in there. Now it should be good to go. I'm going to put this back. Well, before I do that, let's just make sure we've got the fix. Let's start up the car. Turn off the light. You can see already the lights are on. And boom. You can see all the things that you need to see along the dash. Turn the lights off. There's the bad fuse again. This is the fuse puller or fuse grabber. I'm going to push that back into place. And then replace this. Voila.